I got one thumbs up already. That's funny. Somebody in here? Anybody here? Hit me on the chat if somebody's in here. Let me see. What's cracking? Hey, what's up, bro? I got top secret stuff popping over here, man. I had to share the news with whoever's up late with me. Y'all know how my live streams are. What's the deal? So for everybody that's up late, y'all gonna get in on the top secret stuff. Why I've been missing in action so much, and what I'm up to, because y'all know I'm up to some stuff. What's up? Logan Jackson, Carl, Super 29, 127, Big Rick Bajan, Juan Creative Credit Solutions, Glory Boys, EB, Steel Hogging TV, Revolver, Ocelot, Randy Bell, Chaz Davis, Rodney Watkins, DeMarco King, Big Simba, A Action, man, bro. I always have trouble pronouncing your name the way it's spelled. Peter Turnier from Australia. Wow. Logan Jackson. Yeah, man. All right. So y'all know how my live streams are. Um, Anytime I have a random live stream like this, I'm gonna drop some top secret. I'm gonna drop some top secret news that I normally don't drop on my channel to everybody. But to the people that get on the live stream, y'all get this top secret news because y'all tune into my live streams. And Rodney Watkins, thanks, bro. Appreciate it. So I'm in Chicago, Illinois right now, and I'm shouting out everybody that's joining in the live stream. There's only 34 people in here that are gonna get this news because as soon as I get done with this live stream, I'm taking it down. Like nobody knows that I'm here except for one person, and that's my middle brother Dan Demos, and I'm in Chicago right now, right outside. Just coincidentally, my hotel my hotel is right beside um, Gold Coast Bentley. So if anybody's familiar with Chicago and you know what Gold Coast Bentley is, it's Perillo. It's basically the Lamborghini dealership in downtown Chicago. I think Ferrari, Bentley, luxury car dealership for Lamborghini. So I'm in Chicago, and we got 41 people in here. I'm gonna give people like 5 minutes before I drop this bomb that I'm getting ready to drop. But I know I've been quiet lately. I haven't dropped a lot of videos lately because I've been working like crazy. Like I plan my work, then I work my plan, and sometimes the work that I do keeps me so busy I can't really do videos the way I want to because my mind is preoccupied with trying to get work done. But but you know, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm working on some major stuff. I still got a few more events to do before I'll be back in the flow of dropping like 2 or 3 videos every week, if not more. But to you faithful few that are on this live stream, I got a surprise for you guys, and you guys are gonna be the first ones to know what's cracking. So I'm in Chicago on a secret mission. I kind of just at the last minute decided to drive to Chicago from Columbus, Ohio, and and can anybody guess what I'm doing in Chicago right downtown by Perillo? Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm checking out who's in the live stream. We got Rodney Watkins. Proud of you too, brother. Florida's in the house. Smile, you woke up. Fat Boy Food Reviews. So Fat Boy Food Reviews, you know it's downtown Chicago, right? Perillo, Gold Coast, Dream Garage. Hey, what's up, bro? With the Lamborghini that I love there in Columbus, that Gallardo. We're gonna be hanging out with the Lambos pretty soon. So I got some Lambo news for whoever's tuned in, man. We got 53. So I thought I was the only person. Somebody guessed. I see somebody's guessing. Logan Jackson, yeah, I'm from Columbus. Chaz Davis said I'm buying an Aventador. Matthew Jacobson said I'm buying a Gallardo. Anthony Lou said I'm getting a Lambo. Somebody said I'm buying another. Still Hogging. Raptor Clip said buying another car. Still Hogging said getting that Aventador. Juan Creative Credit said looking at the new Aventador. Man, y'all know me very well, man. Y'all know me very well. I'm in Chicago, man. I've been negotiating. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all what I got here. For those of you guys who just tuned in, I'm in downtown Chicago. I got a top secret mission that I'm on right now. I've been laying low off of YouTube. But what do we got right here? This is what they sent me. You guys know what's in this right here? They sent me these papers, right? And I'm in Columbus, Ohio, and the dealership is here in Chicago. It's not that far, right? So no, it's not plates, but it is papers. So I'm in Columbus. Chicago's not that far from me, man. So after work today, I got in the Audi S3. I did a car review of the Audi S3. And I said, you know what? I'm going to just run over to Chicago real quick because it's only a 5-hour drive. I got in the car. Here's the papers that I'm dealing with. I got in the car, and if y'all can see that, look. I see that right there, Perillo Auto Group. So I got in the car, and I drove to Chicago because it's one thing to sign all these papers from afar, but it's another thing to sign these papers and make sure you know what you're getting. You feel me? So I came here to make sure I knew what I was getting before I signed the papers. And tomorrow, I guess you could say we are going supercar shopping, and we are not playing around. We're going supercar shopping for a car that I don't think I ever would have thought that I could be able to get a car like this one day and still have my Gallardo and still have my Huracan. But tomorrow I am going over to Perillo, Gold Coast, Lamborghini, and we're looking at picking up that V12. Yeah, we're looking at picking up that V12 tomorrow. Well, I'm not gonna pick it up tomorrow because I promised you guys when I hit 100,000 subscribers. Yeah, we'll address that. Nunya, I see your message, bro. We'll address that, man. This is just what I do. It's just what I do, man. You work hard, you play hard, or else you wonder you live and you die and you regret the things that you didn't do. And for me, I'm one of those people that I got to do stuff, man. Actually, Tall Guy is coming out to Columbus next month, so we're definitely going to try to connect. I gotta call him, as a matter of fact. But yo, yeah. So I'm. This is for me. This is like motivation for myself. Like, I don't know, man. Some people can say I got a problem when it comes to cars, but for me, this is what I like. This is what I do. This is what keeps me motivated. Like at one point in time in my life, I actually tried to downsize my life. I actually bought another house that was like cheaper and it was going to be paid off when I sold my current house, and I was going to live like happily ever after with no debt, and no expenses, and just right off into the sunset. But when I moved into that house with that plan, I felt like I was going to die. And I like to live, you know what I'm saying? You live life to live and to do what you want and just maximize your life, and a lot of people see different channels and people say, taking chances and taking risks and all that kind of stuff. Well, when I'm buying a car, it's not really taking a risk for me because, yeah, I could lose some money, but it's not money that's going to change. I'm not putting myself in a position to lose the farm. I'm not betting the farm when I buy a house. I have a portfolio of real estate, and most of my real estate is paid off in full. You feel me? So like when I buy a car, if I get the car on a loan, it's because I wanted to get a loan instead of using my cash. So for those there's a couple people in here is like, why you get another car and that kind of thing. For me, it's just like, I'm living right now. I'm living. I'm doing what I want. I have a certain curse about me. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was younger, I was poor. I worked hard. I bought a car, and my dad told me I couldn't have the car. And I think that cursed me forever because I said to myself, one day I'm going to be able to afford whatever car I want. And if I want to go get it, I'm going to go get it. And that's what I am doing. And everything will be all right because I'm a hard worker. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's to address that. But yeah, I'm going in the morning to check out a V12 Aventador, and I will have a nice little collection that I'm starting of vehicles in the Lamborghini family. All right, so it's gonna be fun. I think I can make some really cool content. But first things first, man. Before I sign these papers and hand them over to the dealership, I want to see the car. I want to check the car out. I want to make sure the car is exactly what I hoped it would be. And I think you guys are going to be surprised on the spec and the color. It's a color that nobody would guess. The car is a color that nobody would guess. And it's a color that I think I've never had a car this color before. I've had a car close to this color before, but never quite this color. And I actually, for some reason, I really don't even like this color normally on cars, but for some reason on this car, it looked real classy and really sexy. I don't know. I was like, yeah, I had to see it. So anyway, that's what I'm doing in Chicago. I'm letting you guys in on the secret because after this live stream is over, I am not publishing this live stream. So you guys on this live stream are going to be the only ones that know what is going on regarding the first V12 on the channel, on the Will Motivation channel. You guys are the first ones to hear about it. Like I said, only one other person knows about it other than you guys, and that's my brother Daniel, because I invited him to go with me to come out here and check it out. Now, there's a chance that I might not buy it. Like I'm going to go see it, but there's a chance that I could see it and it could be a piece of junk, and I could be like, no, I'm not buying it. But if it looks good and I'm getting a good deal on it already, we had a nice little negotiation. I'm buying it from the same person I bought my white Lamborghini Huracan 580-2. I bought it from the same. I'm getting this one from the same person. So we got kind of a nice relationship, and we will arrange like a time to do a delivery and get it on video and probably live stream it. And maybe some of you guys, I like to fly out 4 people to enjoy the collection experience with me. I'm either going to fly 4 people out to pick up the car with me, or I'm going to fly 4 people out to when I reveal my Project Aventador, that new build house. It was Project Huracan, now it's Project Aventador, and I'll fly like 4 people out when we hit 100,000 subscribers, and you guys can check out the new build house, and you guys can check out the car and all of that. So yeah, I've talked to Tall Guy Car Reviews, not about this, but about connecting next month because he's going to be in town. And I also talked to Mike from Autovlog, and I am inviting him out when we do the collection. So yeah, I don't know what the contest is going to be, but we got to do a contest. You know what I'm saying? And if you're in Chicago, I'll just tell you guys the details. You guys can meet me here. Or if you're in driving distance, I'll tell you guys the details, and we can all meet up here, and we can pick up this Aventador, man. So it's going to be crazy. So yeah, so we're getting close. I don't know why, but my channel seems to be growing in subscribers pretty fast right now, even though I'm not dropping a whole lot of videos right now. But, you know, it's all good. Yeah, Aventador could be overrated, but one thing about the Aventador, man, is I pay attention to everything. And when I go to different car meets and different places out in public, the Aventador is not overrated when it comes to crowd reaction. And you know what I'm saying? So for me, I look at it as a good investment for drawing attention to my YouTube channel, because as you guys know, my YouTube channel is kind of like a trick. I attract people with the cars, but then once you get to my channel to learn about the cars or to see the cars, I try to share knowledge related to how to get the cars, like the real estate knowledge and that kind of thing. So the Aventador will, I think, will be a really good way to get more people interested in what's going on, and then I can kind of drop some knowledge to those people about the real estate. You know what I'm saying? So, so yeah, people who think the Aventador is overrated, you just got to look and see people's reaction when that car pulls up compared to anything else. You could have any kind of McLaren, you could have any kind of Ferrari, and when you pull up in a Lamborghini with the doors that go up and it shoots fire, I'm sorry, but that's killing pretty much everything else unless you're like a Porsche guy or unless you're a McLaren guy. If you're the average person on the street, the Aventador, man, the Aventador is like, that's the big dog, period. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what it is, man. We're here. You guys got the inside scoop. About 105 people know what's going on. I'm in Chicago, Illinois. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to go see the car. I'm not going to put it on social media. I'm not going to put it on. I'm not going to put it on YouTube just yet. I will record like going to see it for the first time, and I'll drop that after we do the collection video, so you guys can kind of see the behind the scenes. But I just wanted to share this news with whoever was up late with me as I pull into Chicago from Ohio. All right. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Am I going the right? Am I going the right direction? Am I going the wrong direction? It's too late now. I'm here. And hey, I appreciate the congratulations. And yeah, you know, this is for all of us, man. To be honest, I probably wouldn't even do this if I wasn't doing YouTube. But for me, like, I'm trying to do some interesting things with YouTube and have some fun, and see what happens. Yeah, Zarbon, performance is great. Like, get a Porsche, get a McLaren, man. But I like the Aventador. Like, here's the thing. Like, when I had my Porsche in the garage, right? 911 GT3, one of the greatest cars of all time. $165,000 car sitting in my garage. And when I drove it, it was just like any other Porsche. So for me, if I'm not taking that car to the track and using that car for what it's designed to do, which is race around a track, if I'm not racing around a track a whole lot, then I'm wasting my money having that car sitting in the garage. Because a Porsche, when you take a Porsche out, it's not really anything that special. It doesn't speak to the hard work that you put in to afford the Porsche. It speaks to the person that wants to maximize that car on the track, and that's what they like to do for fun. I'm not that person. For me, I like the car is like a piece of art to me, and it also speaks to the hard work. It's like a representation of all of the hard work that I put in for me, and it's sort of a conversation starter for other people to kind of see what is behind the car, and I kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? So for me, big difference. But to each his own. There's nothing wrong with liking one car versus another. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I appreciate the positive energy from you guys. That's why I wanted to drop this quick live stream to share what was going on. And I'm gonna have to read all these messages after the live stream because I didn't see everything that's up above. But yeah, I got some pretty cool, and thank you for the congrats. I appreciate that. I got some pretty cool real estate projects going on. I got 3. So I'm gonna tell you guys that, like, the quick way that I'm making this happen. So let me for those of you guys that tune in that like want to get some kind of value out of this live stream, let me tell you real quick. So here's how I got the Aventador. So I did not pay cash for the Aventador. Right now I have most of my cash into I got most of my cash tied up into the GT3, the Gallardo, and the flip that I'm working. So I still have the Gallardo, and I'm going to keep that for a while. I don't know how long I'm going to keep it, but I'm going to keep it for a while just to have some fun with it for the channel, right? So I still got cash tied up in that. That Gallardo is paid off. The GT3, I had a lot of equity in the GT3 because I put about 100 grand down on it. I sold it, right? So I got my money back. So I'm using that money that I got back from the GT3, and I'm using that as part of that money as a down payment towards the Aventador, right? And then the other money that I have out is in two major projects. The new flip that I just bought for 170,000, and I have Project Huracan, which is we'll have to rename it Project Aventador, right? But I got a lot of money tied up into those two real estate projects because they're all cash deals for me and they're big deals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the that most recent project that I got, which cost me 170, and I'm gonna turn around and sell it. Hopefully, I'm gonna make about 30 grand on it, and then get all my money back and put all my money back in the bank that I put to buying that house, right? So then I have that money sitting there, that extra profit sitting there, just in case I want to do any mods to the Aventador, or if I have any repairs that I need to do it, I'll just have that money sitting there, right? Um, then in the future, if I sell the Gallardo, I will take that money that from selling the Gallardo, which should be 100 to 110,000, and I'll put that towards paying off the Aventador, and then I'll potentially pull my money out of Project Huracan and get a mortgage or a line of credit, and then pay the Aventador off if I want to, and then I'll rent out Project Huracan, and that will pay the payment for the money that was used to pay off the Aventador. So basically, if I sell the Gallardo and if I sell the Gallardo and then I pull out a mortgage on Project Huracan and rent it out, that will pay whatever money needs to go towards paying for that, having that Aventador. But that would mean giving up the Gallardo, which eventually I'll probably sell the Gallardo anyway. But I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? So I might keep. I mean, I think it'd be kind of cool for YouTube to have 3 Lamborghinis that are different. I don't know anybody else on YouTube that has a Gallardo, a Huracan, and a Aventador. So I might keep it for a while, keep all 3 of them for a while, just to do a lot of videos and it's like a hook to catch people's attention to then talk about the real estate behind the scenes that's making all that happen, right? So I think that would, be good for a while, and maybe next summer or next spring, maybe I would sell the Gallardo. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep the Aventador for the long haul. You know what I'm saying? And Sean John, you're right. I could sell the cars at any time. That's what people forget. Like when you buy these cars like this, man, and they're already depreciated and they're used, you can sell them at any time and get your money back. And you might lose a few $1,000s. You might lose a couple $10,000, but you can get most of your money back. So it's not like a total loss when you buy a car like this. People are like, it's an expensive car. You know what I'm saying? So so that's correct. So that's how I'm pulling this off. I sold the GT3. I'm taking the money that I had in equity from the GT3 as a down payment towards the Aventador. Then the monthly payment is probably going to be around $2,000 a month. But my Hellcat is coming off a lease, and my Hellcat is $1,000 a month roughly. It's really like $895 or something like that. But I'm not going to have to pay that anymore, right? So I'm going to take that $1,000 a month that I was paying for the Hellcat and add $1,000, and I got an Aventador. And I'll probably, to be honest, the smart thing for me to do will probably be to leave that loan alone for the Aventador, just keep that loan, and then pay off the Huracan, which I only owe about 50 grand on the Huracan. You know what I'm saying? So I'm moving a little bit of money around that I'm playing with that normally I would be using this money to buy. I would be using that money to buy real estate, but I'm waiting for the real estate market to drop. And I think we got a couple years before it really bottoms out. Because it's going to start going, if it does drop, it's going to go down slowly, and then it's going to finally bottom out. And that process is probably going to take a couple years, if at all. So I got a couple years to play with an Aventador or whatever else. and then if it bottoms out, I'm selling. I don't know. I might not sell because the other thing is you got to remember that I'm working this whole time. Like I didn't stop working, so I have 3 businesses that are making money all the time, and I'm trying to make more money with those businesses. I'm trying to expand those businesses. So having the cars or having to sell the cars is really, hopefully, God willing, I won't have to do that if I don't want to, because I'll be working the whole time, bringing in revenue with my different businesses. So that's the behind the scenes with the finances behind a Venador. Um, the insurance on it is not as much as I thought it would be. The insurance is like $246 a month, which is not too bad. You know what I'm saying? And what else we got? Insurance on it. I just want to make sure it's not a lemon. I want to make sure it's not in bad shape because I got like it's one of the cheapest Aventadors in the country. It's a 2013. So yeah, I keep getting these weird messages on my screen, so that's why. So anyway, for the 30 people that jumped on this live stream a little bit later, if you guys could hit the thumbs up for me, we got 130 people in here and 49 thumbs up. And I just cracked the news of what I'm doing in Chicago. For those that missed it, I'm here in Chicago because I got some paperwork in the mail in Columbus to sign some papers for a V12 supercar. And I wanted to make sure I saw the supercar and that it would be worth the money that I'm going to spend on it, and that I was getting a good deal. Yeah, Perillo has a good reputation. I believe it's going to be a good car. Like they sold me my Huracan 580-2 was excellent car, 0 problems, nothing wrong with it, brand new. It was a used car, but it was like brand new. This one, the interior had a little bit of nicks in it that they're supposed to be fixing, and but it's a pretty car. Like it's a real classy. It's a classy car. I've never had a car this color before, so it should be cool. And yeah, my hotel is right next door to Perillo, so I'm right downtown. So tomorrow I'm gonna just go straight down there and meet my man Chris and get some video for you guys that I'll release later and check the car out. If the car is good, I'm gonna sign these papers and I'm gonna set a date to come back, and I'll invite whoever wants to come. We can meet here and take delivery of this car. It should be pretty epic. You know what I'm saying? It should be pretty epic. Somebody asked me a question. So Jay Wade said, please get the Aventador. That would be beautiful for the channel. That's what we're here for, bro. That's what I'm in Chicago for. That's the secret of this live stream right now. We're coming here to check out a Aventador, and it could be crazy, right? Have a Gallardo, a Huracan, and a Aventador. And my Instagram is at Will Motivations, just like my YouTube channel name. And I appreciate the positive vibes, man. Like the whole point for me to have YouTube is to show these experiences, but then to make myself available to talk about what it takes to get to where I'm at with no secrets. No secrets, you know what I'm saying? No secrets on the finances, no secrets on the business plans the business that I'm doing. I'm a real hard working dude. That's true. Like I work. I'm not one of those dudes that works 3 hours a day and then magically I get a whole lot of money. I'm not that dude. I wish I was, but I work a lot, and I have a lot of different businesses. I've been blessed that some of them have done very well. But I try to treat people right. You know what I'm saying? I try to treat my customers right. I try to treat whatever person I see on the street right. And I expect good energy back in return. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Eddie Santana, he said, when will you pop that Willie on the R1? Bro, I sold my R1, man. My fault. My apologies. I sold the R1. I don't have an R1 anymore. I don't have any motorcycles right now, unfortunately. If you want to watch motorcycles, I recommend you check out 650E, 650IB. That's my dude. As a matter of fact, next time I see him, he almost always has motorcycles with him, so I'll ride whatever he wants me to ride. My favorite motorcycle though is that motorcycle he let me ride. What motorcycle was that? Dang. Did anybody see that motorcycle video? Dang, he let me ride one of the motorcycles. It was the best motorcycle I ever rode in my life. It was The Aprilia, that thing was sick. And thank you, Alexis. Appreciate it. So as far as none of your business said, people watch me or my cars, bro. If I did a YouTube channel without the cars, most people would not be tuned in at all. Period. So that's what the cars are for, man, and get the attention. But once I get the attention, I try to do something good with it. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it real. Like if I didn't have the cars and I was just some random dude, everybody would be like, well, who is this dude and why should I listen to him? What is this dude? What is this dude's situation? What is this dude's situation that would make me want to be in his situation or learn from him? I mean, everybody's the same. I'm even like that. Why would I listen to you or anybody else if your situation is not a situation I want to be in? But if I see that you're in a situation I want to be in and you know what you're doing, like having a car like that means you know something. You either got a windfall of money by accident or randomly, or you know what you're doing in life. You know how to make some stuff happen on a high level when you see that. Hey man, Tack R Us. Yo, what's going on, bro? Are you serious? Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. This dude just nailed it. You nailed it, bro. You nailed it. Tack R Us. You nailed it. And I didn't even know that before I saw it. You nailed it, bro. You nailed it. I wasn't even gonna release that on this, but you nailed it, bro. You nailed it 100%. And I didn't know that before I saw it. I saw it and I was like, whoa, that's super classy, man. And I've never seen one of those. I've never seen an Aventador in this color before, like online or in person. But I saw it and I was like, ooh, it makes the black pop real good. Yeah, dude, nailed it. You nailed it, bro. You nailed it. Without no hints. That's dope. So greetings to everybody this evening that tuned into the live stream. I'm kind of fired up. I wanted to give you guys an inside look at what's going on. I drove to Chicago from Columbus, Ohio, because I had to sign some papers on something that I hadn't seen. I want to make sure I saw it, and if it looks good, we're gonna make it happen. What's up, Daily Driven H2? What's up, bro, man? Yeah, almost at 100K. We're gonna make a big release at 100K. We're gonna the secret that you guys are getting right now. We're gonna release that secret at 100K. It's late night on what's today? Wednesday night, going into Thursday. I'm normally up late like this, so maybe I should do my live streams real late at night and talk to you guys that stay up late with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah, I'm excited. This is here's the thing. It's not about me getting a car, right? For some people it'll be about the car. But as far as I'm concerned, it's about sharing an experience that will motivate people to at least listen to what it is, the knowledge that it takes behind being able to do this. And I'm having fun at the same time, of course, but my whole point in sharing this with you guys is that you guys have access to me to ask me anything you want when it comes to meeting your goals in life. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I'm a car dude. So some of my goals in life are around having fun with cars and having experiences with cars that if I had a different life, maybe it wouldn't be like that. But, thank God I got to where I'm at right now to be able to do this and have some fun. But for me also, like I'm gonna share the experience with my brother, my best friends that I grew up with. You'll see them driving the cars and stuff like that. Um, you know, but let me drop some knowledge too. If you're a young person and you hang out with somebody that has a supercar, or you see somebody has a supercar, you become friends with them, don't ask to drive their car. Do not drive to ask somebody's supercar. Like if somebody got a Lamborghini or Ferrari or something like that, don't ask them to drive it. Do not do that because it puts that person in a situation an uncomfortable situation, and you don't want to be that dude to put somebody in an uncomfortable situation because there's a lot of reasons why they might not want somebody to drive some random person to drive their car. Further, if they get to know you and they like something about you and they want you to drive their car, they'll offer for you to drive the car. But don't never ask nobody to drive their car. I don't care what kind of car it is. It could be a hoopty. Like I don't ever ask nobody to drive their car like for a favor or any of that because it's too important. Like if some accident happens, you don't want that responsibility. What you looking at, DeAndre? All right, so none of your business said real talk. I'm taking a full stack web dev class because of you. I worked for AT&T too, 5 years. Plan is to buy your real estate course in January. Yeah. So I mean, the big foundation for me making money to get to the next level was my knowledge of how to write software, how to write code. I'm a computer software engineer by trade. I created my own social network a long time ago, and the social network, the software that I wrote was working really good, and it got to the point where it started making money, and that software has made millions of dollars. Period. Uh, as a result of having software that I wrote that made some money, I was able to save some money. You know what I'm saying? When I got started in real estate, I saved about $300,000. So I never had $1 million cash in the bank, but I had $300,000, which was the most money I ever had in my life. And I took that 300,000 and invested it in real estate. And the real estate now is worth several $1 million, probably 3 or 4 million, maybe five. But I started out with 300,000. All right. So not everybody gonna have 300,000, but let's say you started out with 3,000 and you turn that 3,000 into 20,000. And you take 20,000, you turn it into 80,000. You take 80,000, turn it into 160. Then you getting up there where you can keep going. You know what I'm saying? So it's real, like this real estate stuff. Like there's a reason why people keep talking about it when it comes to these people that have supercars and stuff like that, because it's real. It's real. Like if y'all see me in my situation, like I'm a dude. I didn't even want to get into real estate early on. I got in it because for me it was a no-brainer. I saw the market got cheap, and I was like, whoa, I could buy a house for $25,000. Man, instead of buying a $25,000 car, I'm buying a $25,000 house because I knew at some point in time somebody had paid $100,000 for it. So eventually it'll be worth 100 again. And sure enough, right now that same house that I bought for 25 is worth about 118,000. So that more than quadrupled my money. And yeah, it took some years, but it doesn't always take years. Sometimes it takes months. This project that I'm working on right now should take me no more than 2 months, and it should at least make 20 to 40,000, something like that, without me really doing a whole lot of work towards it. Eddie Santana said, "No R1, no worries. I'll still watch you. I'll see you in Medellin sometime. My favorite vacation spot." Yeah, I love Medellin, man. My brother lives there, and definitely stay in touch with me. I would like to do a group trip down to Medellin or something like that. But Colombia is my favorite place to go outside of the United States because the culture there, beautiful people, nice people, relax. I love it. They got good internet. All right, but yeah. So now you guys got the inside scoop. Did anybody miss out on what's going on? If you don't know what's going on right now and why I'm in Chicago, put a message in the chat and I'll explain it before we shut down this live stream. If you don't know what's going on, if you missed it. He said, Alexis Tovar, I see you in Spain. I've been to Spain once, I think. It was crazy. He said he didn't know this was live. Yeah, we live, man. This is live and direct. 118 people, 120 people in here. So somebody missed it. Games DMC. All right, here's what's going on. I drove from Columbus, Ohio after work today to Chicago, Illinois, because I got these papers in the mail. These papers right here came in the mail from Perillo in downtown Chicago, Gold Coast Bentley, Gold Coast Lamborghini. Some papers for a V12 Lamborghini Aventador. And I came here to Chicago to see it. and hopefully bring it to the channel. All right, that's what's going on, bro. And it's a secret for everybody that's on this live stream. But yo, Kevin, what's up, bro? What's up, Kevin Winston? That's my man from Columbus. What's good, man? I'm in here. I'm in here. Don't tell everybody in Columbus what's going on because I'm keeping it low key. I'm gonna keep it low key in Columbus, but you know I had to sell that GT3 for a good reason. Before I went out of town, Kevin had my GT3, and he's in the live stream right now. I let him hold it for about a week or two, and I was trying to sell it to Kevin, and I sold it to the toy barn, and I got my check, and I'm putting some of that money from that check towards this next purchase. So, Deion Waller, he said, "Don't you feel the GT3 would have held its value over time more than the Huracan?" To be honest with you, I don't think so. The reason why is because the Porsche GT3 is coming out with a new version, and I think everybody's waiting for that. And then they made a lot of them, and there's not a demand for them. Like nobody, like if I put my Huracan for sale right now, or my Gallardo, people are searching and looking and dreaming for those cars every day. There's a certain small set of people that dream to get a GT3 or a Porsche 911, right? It's a smaller audience than those people that are online searching for those Lamborghinis, man. And matter of fact, if you watch, I watched the market on the cars, and those Lamborghinis, if they're priced good, they're gone. There was a Aventador that I was looking at in Miami. I called them one week, and the next week the car was gone. Period. Like if it's priced good, it's gone because there's people out there hunting for them. So for the GT3, it's not. I think there's too many 911s out there, and there's so many different versions of the 911. They're not special to enough people, in my opinion. I could be wrong though. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, like I said, but like my Huracan, I should probably, if I sold it, I probably could get a 180 to 190 for it, and I've had it for almost 2 years. I've had my Huracan for almost 2 years, and it's only depreciated by about 15 grand in 2 years, maybe a little bit more. That's damn good. That GT3 is depreciated 15, really more than 15, keep it real. It depreciated massively in a 3-month period, man. Crazy. And nobody was calling me. When I listed that thing and I dropped the price way low, nobody was calling me. I had to sell it to a dealership. So I say be careful with them Porsches, man. It's a hit or miss. Like some of them go up in value, but some of them, man, I don't think there's enough buyers out there because people are real spec driven when it comes to Porsches. They want a specific spec, and if yours is not that spec, then they're not trying to buy it. But a lot of Porsche buyers, they want new ones too. They be trying to buy new ones. What year is the Aventador? 2013. 2013. So 2012 you could get for a little cheaper, but I wanted one a little bit newer, so it wouldn't be like the first one off the assembly line. Peace out, Sean John. Good to see you, man. Yeah, that depreciation was crazy, man. I'm not messing with no more Porsche 911s. If I could get a 918 in the future, you'll see it on the channel, but I'm not messing with the 911s anymore. Not that they're bad, they're great cars, but you got to be the person to take it on the track. Yeah, I like the Ferraris, but the only thing about the Ferraris, it's kind of like the Porsches in a way. If you go to a car show with a Porsche or a Ferrari, they're kind of regular. Like nobody cares that much about the Ferraris and the Porsche, unless it's a LaFerrari, right, or a Pista. But you pull up in a Gallardo, even Huracan. Sometimes Huracans are kind of getting played out a little bit, but they still, it's a Lamborghini. People gonna take pictures and stuff. But you pull up in an Aventador, and them doors go up. You might be the only Aventador at the car show. You know what I'm saying? Lambos are good, man. Like, not gonna say they're investment, sort of. I guess they are. Like my Gallardos, my last two Gallardos, I did pretty good with those. The one I have now, I'm very confident that I'll get I'll get what I've been paid for it. Let's put it that way. I might have to put a little money into it, but we'll see. All right, fellas. Wednesday night is 2 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast. It's 125 people in here. I want to say that I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and I do this stuff for you guys. I'm having fun, of course, doing it, but I want to inspire and motivate you guys, show you guys what's possible, and I'm available to you guys. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't know if you noticed, but if you ask me a question in the comments of my videos, I almost always answer, and I see 100% of the comments on my videos, and I try to take those comments into consideration for future videos that I do to try to spread a little bit of knowledge and things that I've learned to be able to get to this point. All right. So for that reason, man, I appreciate you guys for motivating me to, live life to the fullest and share those experiences. But yeah, I wouldn't be doing a lot of this stuff if it wasn't for you guys, man. And I definitely wouldn't be having as much fun with it. All right. So yeah, man, I'm gonna try to get some sleep. And Takar Us, he nailed it on the color. Nailed it. Nailed it. I'm not gonna say what color it is, but he nailed it. Crazy because there's so many colors. There's so many different. There's like 5 greens. There's 10 grays. There's 5 blues. There's 3 reds. There's 3 yellows. You know what I'm saying? There's 8 whites and stuff like that. And he nailed the exact color. That's crazy. That's so funny, man. You nailed that one. That's good stuff. That's maybe you just confirmed that this is the right car. It's funny too because this hotel that I picked, I didn't know exactly where this hotel was, and this hotel is right next to the building of where the car is at. Literally, like right there. And I didn't even know. I just picked a hotel that wasn't too expensive in downtown Chicago, and it's right beside the Perillo. I had no idea. It's funny. It's real funny. I guess it's just good vibes. Yeah, man. So I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all motivate me too. Like, that's a two-way street. So we're gonna have some fun, man. We're gonna have some fun with these cars, and I'm gonna try to do my best to drop some knowledge that'll help people. We've really got to do a follow-up on the video that I did when I got that first gray GT3, and I asked everybody to write down an idea for a business that they were going to run. I need to do a follow-up video to that because I really believe that if people keep that in mind and execute on that, then it's going to change some lives in a major way. You dig? So here we go. Here we go. And yeah, Kevin, I'll be back tomorrow, man. And yeah, hit me up when you get back in the country, bro. And I appreciate you guys for tuning into this live stream. This is Will Motivation. Sorry I haven't been dropping a lot of videos lately, but I got some big ones coming. As you guys can see. So yeah, so thanks for joining this live stream. I'm taking this live stream off the air, so nobody else is gonna see it except for you guys. So for that, I thank you and appreciate you guys. But yeah, I've been hustling, bro, working crazy hard. And I'm not done yet. My events go back-to-back weeks until the week of October 13th. And then I'm going to try to celebrate by going to Miami for Halloween. And I'm going to get some real good car content when I go to Miami. I already got some car shows lined up. And yeah, and then probably after Miami, I don't know if before Miami or after Miami, I'll come pick up this car if I get it. Maybe before. I don't know if I can wait that long. Yep, hit like and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. And thanks, man. I'm excited. Glad I could share this moment with you guys. And remember, hard work pays off. Treating people right pays off. Making smart decisions. Sacrificing, having fun now so that you can have fun later. You know what I'm saying? Basic things. Get a little real estate, and have a little real estate you're investing in. and have a little business that you're investing in. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, y'all. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. I'm gonna drop a video reviewing my Audi S3 because I drove it here to Chicago, and then I don't know, maybe I'll do like a video, say like car shopping video, and I'm not gonna show the exact car, but I'll show everything else. Maybe I'll drop that video, like a trip to Chicago, and then after I get done with my events, I'm gonna be back in the flow to drop a video probably every other day. All right. Yeah, I'll be down. I'm gonna try to come down to Miami and for Halloween. All right, because it goes down in Miami on Halloween. It's real fun. All right, y'all. Y'all take care. Love y'all. Peace. Stay positive and stay tuned in. And let me know if y'all got any good news, man. Drop me a comment on some of these videos. Do another Lambo prank. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that. I was thinking about doing a live stream saying that I was selling my Huracan, and then like see the Aventador there, and then instead of selling the Huracan, buy the Aventador on a live stream and make it real, Lambo prank type stuff. Because y'all already know what the deal is, But if y'all get any ideas, let me know. Lambo prank. Those Lambo pranks get a lot of hits. The Bay Area, probably February. I'll be in the Bay Area, most likely. He said, just don't break the phone. All right, y'all. Y'all get some rest, man. Make some big things happen tomorrow. Whether you're going to work, working on your business, or chilling at home, reading a book, make it happen. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all.